drop in a few drops after doing number one or urinating. And the person is worried about his prayers and is worried about if he were to go for Hajj. That is the only reason which is making him postpone his Hajj plans. You don't have to postpone your Hajj plans, because our deen handles every issue pertaining to your worship, your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah the Almighty says in Surah Al-Taghabun, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُمْ. Keep your duty to Allah as much as you can. So if somebody is having this issue, let's see what the deen or the Sharia and the Fiqh say in this regard. There is a difference between somebody who loses control over urination, so at any time he may drop a few drops. At any time, and this process is continuous. It's not only related to certain weather or certain activities or whenever it's extremely cold, no. That is called urine incontinence. There is another condition, and I would like for the viewers to distinguish between the two cases because the hukm is different accordingly. The other condition is only after urination due to weakness in the sphincter or due to cold weather, a few minutes after urination, you feel like a drop of urine has fallen from one's private. What is the ruling on each after this call, inshallah? Assalamu alaikum. Before the break, I'd like to wrap up the difference between the two cases, the urine incontinence and what is known as al-wajh. Al-wajh, what comes out of the private part is either madhi or wajh or mani. And there is obviously, of course, the urine, which is absolutely impure. There is no disagreement or difference of opinion in this regard. What comes after the urination is called wajh, this drop or two which comes off. That's called wajh, and it is judged as impure as well, which means if you experience that and you're sure you have this problem, then you have to wash your private, you have to wash your the part which is soiled with the wajh of your clothes or your body, and you have to perform wudu in order to be able to pray. So this is something that invalidates the tahara, the purification and ablution. Oh, that's similar to urine incontinence. Correct. So what is the difference? The difference, this is something temporary, al-wajh. And the urine incontinence is something constant. You live with it all the time. And that's why Allah gives you more ease in the second condition. In the second condition, you simply wait until it is a prayer time, then you make wudu, and then you pray the sunnah or sunan or nawafil, then you pray the fard, and you pray the following nawafil as well. While you are in the process of praying, you may drop these few drops of urine, and your prayer is valid. Why? Because it is inevitable. It's impossible to avoid it. So in this case, you can pray in this condition. While in the case of al-wajh, you have to wait after urination for a few minutes until you make sure that you drop this one or two drops. You got up, you made wudu, and you're going to pray, and you found this drop has fallen, then you're required to wash it off, wash your private, and make wudu. And this is not relating to any prayer time. You can do that and you can pray whenever because it is temporary. It is not something that you live with it like the urine incontinence. Okay.